G'day, mate. Hey, peeps, action figure junkie back with you with another custom action figure made from Marauder Task Force parts and accessories, a little Hasbro thrown in for good measure. This one took me a long time to get right, and I'm very excited to present to you a current, modern, updated custom version of 1984's Recondo, the Jungle Trooper. Posted a few pictures online of this guy on the Instagram and the Facebook, and a few people made funny comments that think he looks kind of like Blaine from Predator. I didn't get that vibe as I was making him, but I do kind of see it. But I was just trying to make him as close to the original Recondo as possible. And you can't be Recondo from 1984 if you don't have that cool hat. Check out that hat with the one side on the right lifted up. Now this version took me a long time to get right, and I really want to send a personal thank you to a guy I follow on Instagram who basically hooked me up with the pieces I needed for this figure to make it right. If you guys follow me on Instagram, or if you follow action figure accounts on Instagram, please go check out _ the left-hand side. This guy's photos are amazing, and I'm a huge fan, and he's a huge inspiration. So out of the kindness of his heart, he basically sent me a Recondo action figure for nothing because he knew that I would appreciate it more than him, and he had no idea how much I was going to appreciate it. So I was able to make this Recondo basically from the kindness of somebody who doesn't even know me personally. Anyway, moving right along. So those of you that watch my videos, I do really appreciate it, and I thank you, each and every one of you. I'm going to try something a little different because I've been getting a lot of requests from people to get more of a real detail and in-depth recipe and the choices I make for the figures I create. So usually I just kind of make quick videos to give you a basic showing of what I make, and I don't really go into too much detail, probably because I was afraid people might, try to steal the ideas. But when you think about it, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, so who cares? So this video might be a little bit longer. Hopefully you're in for the ride. Okay, so check this out. This Recondo went with the Recondo from the Pursuit of Cobra, the head, and the hat. It was the only head and the only hat I could find that would resemble Recondo. Now this hat comes off quite easily, and he's bald underneath. I feel like the original Recondo from '84 had some hair on the side of his head, but whatever. I wanted to give him a real Jungle Trooper, old school Recondo feel. So I went with the Marauder Task Force, the body that they just came out with very recently, which is basically why I was able to make this Recondo, because no color scheme until this one came out I thought was just right. Now if you remember Recondo, he was tan with green camo. Well, finally they came out with a tan and green figure, so I had to get that. Now you can see the green boots. The legs, if we'll take a turn around real quick, Recondo, and face forward. The legs have a green camo. That's I painted on. And it took a lot of mixing to come up with the right, kind of olive, light yet dark kind of green. Hopefully that matches the armor and the other color provided by the company of Marauder Task Force. The gun is also, check out this gun. I believe it's a 30 cal. It has that cool, like, fabric wrapping around it that the original Recondo's gun have, which is kind of a callback to the old school classic. But this gun is amazing. It's got this great scope. It's a huge 30 caliber, I believe. I mean, this is, I mean, if you're hunting boar with this, you're gonna turn them into pink mist. He holds his gun quite well. He can snipe with it. He holds it up to his eye really well, and I love the gun very, very much. I went with the harness here, the straps, the tactical straps harness. I forget what it's called. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Very unprofessional, I know. Whatever. And I decided to give him a rifle holder on his backpack. I put a little bit of like medical tape around it to kind of resemble this type of wrapping. I just feel like it was something Recondo would be all about. Just kind of using whatever he's got handy to make something work. Now, since he's a Jungle Trooper, he obviously needs a backpack full of all kinds of pockets and goodies, because if you're going into the jungle for any length of time, you're going to have a lot of supplies. So he couldn't roll in there without a good backpack. I decided to go with a large machete, which I actually used. This is a pistol holster, but it happens to hold the machete quite well, because you don't, I mean, you got to have a place to put your machete. Or I'm sorry, machete, whatever. There he goes. Check that out. He's ready to lead the path. He's ready to cut through whatever. Now, I really wanted to give this guy kind of a Rambo type survival feel. So he also has a nut. This has a nut. What? Wait, hold up. This comes out usually very easily, except when I'm making a video. Why are we stuck? There we go. 100 times out of 100 that comes out easily, except when I'm making a video, of course. So he needs a big knife. A knife that Crocodile Dundee would say, that's a knife. And I think that's a knife. Does anybody else get a real Australian feel off of out of Recondo? Because I always did. I don't know why, but the guys always look like an Aussie to me, even though he's not. This video is just full of mistakes, but you know what? That's how we do things. No edits. Check him out. Ready to rock and roll. Only he's not rock and roll, he's Recondo. As far as the pockets go, I went with tan and green pockets to give a, the consistent color feel. Pockets on the sleeves, pockets on the legs. The pistol holster, he's got a nice sidearm there that comes out and he holds it really quite well. I went with the green and black on the rifle holder because I felt like something different was needed for him, so he didn't look completely uniform and the same colors throughout. So that's pretty much it. I think I've gone over everything I've done with this Recondo. I actually gave him some dry brush painting, as you can see, to give him a little bit of a weathered-in look. Looks like he's been around the block a few times or in the jungle a few times. I'm really happy with this figure, really happy with the way he turned out. I have to figure out a good way to keep his hat a bit more securely on, because it comes off ridiculously easy. It is Halloween time almost, and I did get some denture cream because I'm going to wear fangs for my Halloween costume. So I might try that. Anyway, if you have any questions, you have any comments, if you think it's awesome, if you think it sucks, hit me up, let me know. Follow me on the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Action Figure Junkie is where you find me. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Subscribe, like, all the things that everybody says on YouTube. And as always, in parting,